Hello there, World of Tankers. I'm Blitz, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the T49, one of my most loved and hated vehicles at the same time in my garage. Now, this is actually my second most played tank, and it's very, very close to my 183 and most played battles ever. The issue I have with this vehicle is that it's really, in my opinion, been power creeped lately. With the heavy tank hit point buffs, it's very hard to take out heavies as it was before, because while you do have 560 average damage, the issue is just that dealing that damage, first of all, on the side of, let's say, a Tiger 2 might be easy, but aiming at any Russian heavies, like that IS-3 on the enemy team, yeah, good luck penning the side of an IS-3 with a heat shell. Second of all, the HE, while it does do a nasty amount of damage if it pens, if it doesn't pen again, it's pretty tough to get out damage, especially with the hit point buffs, and then you've got vehicles like the T92, the Chimera in the game. It's very tough, in my opinion, to do a lot of damage in the 49 after the recent buffs and updates and nerfs and everything coming out. So in today's video, I'm going to be playing the tank live. As you can see here, we're already in the game on Dead Rail, and I'm going to be playing it live, 2 or 3 games depending on how we do, and I'm going to be judging, is this tank still one of the strongest lights in Blitz at tier 8, or does this Hall of Fame go to a vehicle like the FE301? So there is a T44 right off the bat, who we're not going to be able to tap. Neither that guy either, I don't think. No, unfortunately. That was actually a perfect shell where I wanted it to go, just unfortunately did not enter the tank. So I guess we're going to have to shoot high explosive at that. That is a Vindicator there, which actually isn't a nasty tank to deal with, because of course a Vindicator's got about 2 millimeters of armor. Let's see, if that T26 pulls up, we'll be able to hit it. Hopefully it will. Hopefully, maybe not, I guess. Let's see. There's an HE shell. And you can see, just with that shell there, only 150 damage. Because, of course, it is high explosive and hitting spaced armor. Yeah, it's not high explosive's best friend. So we still have that Predator, and I want to take that out. But as well, they got that 44 back there. That's the issue. Do I want to deal with that 44 as well? Well, 44 moved up, it looks like. So maybe, just maybe, I'll take the trade. If I can pen the shot, I'll take the trade. There we go. See, that's a decent trade there. Unfortunately, it didn't really penetrate to the maximum capabilities it could have, but you know what? Still dealing 500 damage is a pretty beefy amount if you ask me. So the Pantera looks like it's going to take care of that guy, and this Predator is tearing apart our teammate, but there we go. That is why the 49 is one of the most devastating tanks on the battlefield. Now, I do not want to be hit by that guy, and the Pantera looks like should be taking care of the T44, so I don't think we're going to get out the craziest amount of damage this game, and that's what I sort of have the issue with the 49 as well. It is an insanely fun tank to play. You really don't do well in it. So here we go. We have a KV3 who maybe, just maybe... Oof, yeah. That's a big no-no there. I was like, you know what? We only have this IS-3 left, so might as well just try and whiff the shot. So, not going to be the most damage in this battle, of course, but maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get behind this IS-3. I know we can high explosive an IS-6's butt, so let's try and wiggle around this IS-3, miss his shot. There we go, and come on, we can maybe do it. There we go, and the fire. Yes, okay, that was a very, very deadly shot. So the nice thing is that a 49 does actually get Hesh, I think it is, which gives it very nice high explosive damage, 780 on average. So there we go. That was actually a pretty solid game. I'm happy for that result in the first battle. The issue is just when you go up against a T92 or you go up against any tanks that have big alpha, you're not really able to even penetrate a T92 in my opinion. Yeah, if you get the side of it, you can do a deal... I'm losing my English. You can deal a good amount of damage on the side of a T92, but if you're aiming at the front, it's actually very tough to penetrate that tank because you've got very poor heat pen. So by then I'm just shooting high explosive at a T92 and it's hitting me back, and it's got good aiming time, good dispersion values. In my opinion, the T92 and the Sheridan should almost have the same dispersion as the T49, judging that they almost carry the exact same gun, but for some reason they don't get heat rounds, they get APCR. I guess that's because of the missiles, but it would be cool if it had heat rounds as standard and heat as secondary. However, that's not what this video is about. This is about the T49. Now, of course, I got to put on my American Stars camo here. I've had this one actually since last year. I was going to put the new Stars one. Ooh. There we go. That was actually a low roll, unfortunately, but that's where the 49 excels. It excels on penetrating lightly armored tanks. One thing I've really been hating to try and penetrate, though, is that FV301. It is one of the most annoying vehicles, in my personal opinion, to take out that FV301 with high explosive, just because it eats high explosive shells. It doesn't penetrate, and then you try and load heat. It also eats heat shells. It's really just the, oh, there we go. See if we can get that FV, maybe, just maybe, if it pulls out. Being very careful here, though. I want to make sure that I'm not getting hit by any any nasty shells. So let's actually get a little bit deeper in this bush. That way we will not get spotted from tanks like that FV. There we go. FV is pushing out. Maybe if it backs up here, we'll be able to get a shell out. Come on. Come on, pull out again. You know you want to. Yes. I'm not sure why he pulled out again. That was really a bad move, especially on the part of a T49 aiming at it. But hey, you know what? I'm happy with any damage I can get out. So there's an RHM. We might actually be able to hit that RHM, but as well, that FV's right there. Come on. Is it still out in the open? Yes. Okay. That's a vehicle you want taken out of the battle very, very quickly because, yeah, it's a deadly tank. Now, this guy, we actually can't pen in the lower plate. So, oof, that's not fun. Come on, shoot, VK. Please, please shoot. There we go. Ooh, okay, okay. The issue, as you can see, we're getting spammed by shells now. We've got that Smasher back there. I definitely do not want to be hit by Smasher. Again, another shell entering our tank. That Indian is ripping us apart. I'm not really sure what our team is doing, to be honest. That RU-251, yeah, I'm not 100% certain what our mediums and heavies have done this battle. But you know what? As long as we come out on victory, I really don't care what they do. That's a Panzer 58, though. And, yeah, that's a pretty deadly medium. We got the SU-152 here, who just nailed the Panzer. Let's see if we can get a shell into him as well. Oh, no, that's a big no-no. I'm going to try and run now. Okay, let's see if the SU can maybe get a shot into that Panzer. But, yeah, unfortunately, this is where the tank sort of falls apart. Against vehicles that you can't do much against, the 49 definitely struggles quite a bit. Now that Panzer just got a hefty shell shoved into him, and hopefully we should be able to, there we go, finish off the Panzer. So I'm actually very happy with this result here. Weren't able to get out the most damage, of course. I think only like 20, oh, actually 3,000. Okay, I take it back. Very solid amount. So all that's left is the Smasher, and maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to, okay, you know what, I'll be happy with taking out this VK. There we go. So you know what? I do think the 49 is still actually a very relevant tank in the matchmaker. The issue I was having is on stream, it just wasn't working. And I think it was because we were getting up-tiered. Against equal-tiered opponents, you actually can do a decent job, as you can see. But I definitely feel that it's in dire need of maybe just a module damaging buff to what it originally was. Because when you're getting shot by T92 or these big damaging Tier 9 vehicles, or even some Tier 8s, again, like the Chimera, you've got the Defender Mark 1, you've got all these tanks that are now so deadly where the 49 didn't really have to worry about them before, I think that it definitely might need a little bit of a buff, maybe on reload, give it like a 15-second reload instead of 16.8. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, if you agree, you disagree with me, but I still think the 49 is one of my most loved tanks in the garage. Definitely not my top 5 anymore with the Chimera being added and all these other fun tanks, but if you take a look, yeah, I got a lot of battles in the tank. I'm trying to beat the 183. I'm only like 20 battles away, as you can see. You're actually 18 away from passing my 183. I really want to do that. But of course, there's only one vehicle I really want to pass over the 183 in overall battles played. I actually don't see it here. It is the, there it is, the WZ-113, not the 113. I get them always confused. The WZ-111-5A is my #1 tank I want to pass the 183 in, but yeah, that's going to take some time. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to click that subscribe button down below. Of course, happy 4th of July, everybody. Hope you have fun. Shoot off some fireworks. But other than that, I hope you're all doing well out there. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll make sure to see you in the next one.